Hi, we're here with Red V TV for some instant match reaction after the game where Saints have just defeated the Leeds Rhinos 6 points to 4. What do we think of that, boys?
An absolute dog with fleas. Absolutely. I saw nothing in attack there tonight. Defence was brilliant, but not a good game to start off the season.
But is the most important thing this evening the results? You expect us to have some cobwebs, missing Matty Smith, trying new combinations?
Yeah, probably so. I think the result is the most important thing, especially on like wet tracks. But I don't know, tonight there was a spark missing there. If that's Smith, it's Smith, but there wasn't really anything there. Standout performer, Theo Farge, probably Walmsley for the forwards. Apart from that, I don't think too many put their hands up in attack anyway.
Defensively, thought we were absolutely magnificent. Was it, after last season with the 38-34 victory, was it inevitable tonight that there wasn't going to be many tries scored?
I thought it was a good solid, I've got to agree with Kev, it was a good solid defensive performance, probably one of the best defensive performances I think I've seen from Saints for quite a while, to be perfectly honest, but got to agree with the thing on attack. I think we're really missing something. I don't know what that something is, to be fair, but we really looked lacking in ideas going forward, to be fair.
I thought we were discussing at half time, completed sets, non-existent in the first half. Thought we came out second half, first 5-10 minutes, we seemed to have a little bit more of a spark. The last 10 minutes of that game though, if Leeds had scored, don't think we could see us scoring another, could you?
Well, I said next try wins up there, and obviously there are no more points to do 6-4 when I said that. But it just looked like Leeds had kind of something about them. We're trying everything. At 1 minute I thought they were us from 2006, pretty much just throwing the ball about, trying to get the result, and it didn't quite come off for him. On another day it does.
Yeah, I think we were just content in the last 10 minutes to just plod it down the middle, and I think if anyone was going to score, it was going to be Leeds, to be fair.
Does game management come into it? Would we have lost that in recent years? Because
quite possibly.
Quite honestly, we've been criticised defensively last couple of seasons. I thought after Cass, I thought we were absolutely terrible with one-on-one defence. Have we been working on that over the last couple of weeks? Because defensively tonight I thought we were absolutely magnificent. The scrambling defence is probably the best I've seen at Saints the last couple of years. It's just the other side of it that we've got to work on.
Possibly so. Have we done that to the detriment of attacking? That's the thing. It's possibly that maybe we're trying to shore up one thing and not looking at the other side of it. I mean, whoever's done the defensive stuff, fair play to him, because it looks a lot better than it did last year. On the flip side, we didn't look like we were going to create another try.
What do you think of the new boys tonight? Luke Douglas, Ryan Morgan?
I thought Luke Douglas, he started off a bit shaky, lost a lot of ball, but to be fair, he wasn't the only one who did that. But I thought he looked a bit nervous at first, but he sort of grew into the game a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with Dino on that. I said he looked like he was blowing a little bit, looked a little bit off the pace, as you'd probably expect first game of the season. Morgan, I don't think we saw too much of him, did we? It's not really a track for him.
To be fair to Ryan Morgan, he played, what, 15 minutes against Widnes in the first pre-season game. I don't think you're going to see the best of Ryan Morgan until you start seeing some dry tracks. Correct. Were you surprised with the decision to start Tommy Lee?
No, because I think what he's trying to do is obviously minimise Roby's game time and try and make that impact probably that Roby was best at 6, 7, 8 years ago. It didn't really surprise me. It did surprise me that he didn't use Tommy Lee again in the game. I don't think. I don't recall him being called back onto the park. No, I thought he might have come on in the forwards, possibly as a second row or a 13, because once Roby came on, you could just see that was just how Saints played.
Dean?
I agree with that. I think the dynamic of Saints game just changed as soon as Roby came on. I don't think Lee is as bad a signing as people are making him out to be. He's a good squad player, but
see, for me, I think he's going to prolong Robe's career. He's going to give him an extra year or two, because you're not going to be flogging Robes 80 minutes week in, week out, which has probably contributed to a lot of the injuries over the last couple of years.
Absolutely.
The half-back pairing, he went with Theo and Danny Richardson. The right choice?
For me,
it was for me.
Yeah, I've said on Red V that literally we had to play half-backs in half-back positions. Don't be putting Wilkin in there. Don't be dropping, even Tommy Lee was probably a player that he would have looked at dropping in there. Why not give Richardson a go? I don't think he did too much wrong. I don't think Farge was my man of the match anyway. But I think obviously you've got to give it time for a partnership to develop. And you know what? That could be our partnership for the next 10 years.
See,
Could well be.
for me, Lee, next up away from home, a tough one with it being their opening home game, but a game we should win. Wakefield at home, following on, I think it's the 3rd of March after that. It gives us a chance to build that partnership, get the attack right,
Yeah.
and hopefully get off to the, 3 or 4 wins on the bounce at the start of the season.
Absolutely, absolutely, and why not? Makes a change from us scrabbling about for a win at the start of the season and calling for a coach's head.
Well, I thought the fans were better tonight. I thought last season there was a lot of negativity around. There was boos at half time. Tonight I thought they were for Bentham rather than anything else.
Yeah, I'd agree.
What did we think of the referee tonight?
I don't think he was as bad as some people around us were making out. He made probably 2 or 3 bad calls, which to be fair were pretty bad calls. But I
think he gave one away against Leeds for moving off the mark, which was a really bad one. I think it was a little bit of a let-off for us.
The Carnhorst one was absolutely ridiculous. You could give that 20 times a game. For me, a referee doesn't drop ball. He doesn't give the wrong pass. So you could be looking for excuses all day with decisions. He literally gives what he sees. That's not me trying to sit on the fence with him. That, as I say, that decision when Carnhorst moved off the mark was an absolute joke. If that had been against Saints, I'd have been spitting at that.
Final word, boys. Win's a win. 2 points on the board.
Yeah, top of the league.
Top of the league.
for now. But
24 hours.
It'll do. 2 points is 2
I think
points.
after recent years losing to Huddersfield opening game, I think the best thing that we wanted tonight was a win, because if we'd have come away with a loss with 2 weeks to stew about it, wouldn't have been a great start.
Correct.
Win's a win. Come on, you Saints.
Bit of confidence. Come on, you Saints.
Right, Red V
days. Come on, the
TV.
Saints.
Comment, subscribe. Follow us on Red V over the next couple of days, because you'll see plenty of opinion. And let us know what you think on the Red V forum.